morning, it's Cali. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm up and at 'em early this morning. I'm going to get in the shower. It looks like it's showering outside, too. We're going to the library this morning, and who knows what the day will hold. So I'll see you in a little bit. Before I jump in the shower, I thought I'd share with you guys, for those of you who haven't seen the video yet, this is my finished inspiration page for July, Mike Deacon's challenge group. I put the video up yesterday. I was really happy with the way it turned out. I was a little annoyed at the YouTube editor because it wouldn't let me load a thumbnail pic, so all you see is a picture of my hands. But I'm going to keep trying. So check out the video if you haven't seen it yet and let me know what you think. Pretty happy with the way it turned out. Now I'm getting in the shower. And today's skirt is brought to you by the Funky Hippie Chic Boutique, my friend Patty's store. I got this there, and she has a video on her YouTube channel, I'll link it below, showing about 500 different ways to tie these skirts to make dresses and tops and skirts and umbrellas and cars. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, I got to break out the iron. See you in a minute. Okay, guys, I'm going to keep it really simple for breakfast this morning and just have some granola. This is a mixture of all the granolas I ever get. I wind up just putting them in the same jar over and over again, so it's a blend. There's my good old flaxseed powder. I have some raisins and dried berries mixed together, so there's like cranberries and stuff in there too. And good old banana. They're just about almost overripe, so they're really perfect to eat right now, but by tomorrow I'll be putting those in the freezer. And some almond milk. And my Zappa bowl. Yeah, what are you having for breakfast? And there you have it. Okay, I'm starving, so I'm going to eat up and finish getting dressed. And that's the story, Morning Glory. Well, there you are. Good morning. My hair's still wet, which is fine because apparently we had thunder showers last night that I slept through because everything is soaking wet. And it still looks kind of overcast out, so if anybody needs some rain, I'm sending it your way in a box, just a box of rain. Off to the library we go, and before we go, I need to stop at the store and pick up my gum. I remember having to go out at all hours of the day and night to get cigarettes. And I'm glad those days are over, but it's still kind of the same thing. I've just passed it along to my Dentine ice habit, which, you know what, as far as habits go, I'll take it. But I'm out. I could have used some yesterday, but I stretched it out. Get it? Stretched it out. Yeah, so I'll pick up some gum at the corner. Hopefully they have it, because of course I have to be very specific. I get the Dentine ice spearmint in the... Wait, is it spearmint? It might be peppermint. The blue one. I don't know. I'll show you when I get it. I have to see it. But isn't that exciting? So off to the library we go. And I think this may be the last week. Is that true? That went quick. And honestly, I did nothing there except play. But it was a lot of fun. And getting to hang out with Peggy is wonderful. Oh, you know what? They have these guys on the side of the road picking up trash right now. I wonder if they're doing their community service. They're in their little vests. And they have their little garbage bags. Good job, boys. Good job, you guys. Oh my gosh. One time, here's a story. One time when I was a kid, I did graffiti at a baseball field, and I put my name right out there like an idiot who tags their real name, and I got caught. I was like, I don't know, 15 or something, and it was me and two other friends. Oh, such an idiot. I'm the only one who put my name. Like, Carolee, rock and roll. And there was like one Carolee in the town. But for punishment, we had to clean it with a toothbrush, which of course was impossible, and that was the whole idea. Isn't that? Yes, I was a little bit of a trying to be a bad girl, but yeah, doing stuff like that. Woohoo, real bad. Okay, I'm at the store. Let me please keep my fingers crossed that they have some gum. La 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 la. Parking next to this big 18-wheeler. Okay, so it is peppermint in the blue bag. I got every bag they had. So like 8 bags. 8 bags for 19 bucks, which is, I don't even know, cigarettes are like $10 a pack now. Can that be true? When I started smoking back in the day, and I'm not going to tell you how old I was, like 11, 12, oh my God. Cigarettes were like 55 cents a pack. That was in the 70s. And I remember when they became $1 and everybody was like, I'm not paying $1 for a pack of cigarettes. And now even the generics are crazy, right? Why am I talking about cigarettes? Because I was talking about gum and stuff. All right, it's super, super humid out. Humid, humid, humid. Feels like a jungle. Yeah, so let's go to the library. I'm bringing back the 2 books that I took out. One was The Discovery of Witches, and the other one was that animal book from the lady we saw, this one. The lady we saw do her show. I gotta tell you, oh my goodness, people just don't know how to drive today. I gotta tell you, I read the animal book. I did not finish The Discovery of Witches. There's so much going on. It's summertime, and I thought it was okay, but I don't know. I really didn't give it much of a choice.Maybe I will try again, but it started to kind of feel like a love story to me. Not that I don't love story. Look at the glare on my camera again. What's going on here, guys? Maybe it's the dirty camera lens. I don't know. I'm not a big love story girl. I like to live a love story, but I'm not a Harlequin romance girl. I didn't get into Danielle Steele. No offense if anybody's into that stuff. It's just not my genre. I prefer other kind of books. I love all kinds of nonfiction. I do love Stephen King, and as a matter of fact, it's funny that I'm bringing these books back today because I got a notice that a book that I had put on reserve is in, so I'll switch it out and I'll show you that. My ears are popping. All right, listen, you guys, I want to open the windows because it's just too blessed hot. So I will catch up with you in a little while, and I'll clean off the camera lens. Okay, that was fun. It's about 12:15 right now. I'm just leaving. I'll show you what I got. Have you guys read this? I'm a big Stephen King fan, but I've been out of touch for the last couple of years. I haven't read a new novel of his in a few years, so hopefully I'll have some time to get through this one. We'll see. It's super hot. I just talked to Tom. He's laying low today. We're going to go out to dinner later on tonight. But for this afternoon, I haven't heard from my daughter about the pool, so it looks like I'm a free agent. I may go home right now, make some lunch, maybe work on some Happy Mail. What a concept. I've taken so long because I honestly can't afford to go to the post office till next week. I know that sounds so lame, but that's the truth. So, but yeah, I have quite a few people that I need to send some love to. So that's what the deal is. I'll see you back at the house, okay? Love you guys. Hey guys, it's me again. I just got home. It's freaking hot out. Did I mention that? It went from like cool, rainy to sweltering hot again. I am gonna make some lunch. I don't know, maybe some spring rolls, summer rolls, something like that. Gotta use up the avocado. I went to the mailbox, and remember I told you I had one more shirt coming? I believe this is the shirt. And also when I got in, I turned on the computer and I see that there's all these views on a video, and I realized when I film these vlogs, I do obviously short clips, and I'll upload them a clip at a time to the YouTube editor, and I set them all to private. Occasionally, once in a blue moon, and it must be a blue moon, a random clip will be public. So you guys all got to see, well, not everybody, but about 30 people got to see my breakfast this morning with no other relevance to anything else. It's just a bowl of granola. So I apologize for that, you guys. And thank you for commenting because it brings my attention to it. I check them before I upload them, but I upload from my phone, and somehow, somewhere between my phone and the YouTube editor, occasionally 1 or 2 clips go public. So, anyway, I set it to private. Not that anybody cares that much, but yeah. I told you I talked to Tom and Nick, right? Yeah, we're gonna go out to dinner later, and let's open this because I'm hungry. Grabbed a pair of scissors, and we shall cut. I'm curious to see what the weather report is going to be for tomorrow, because for those of you who know, I've decided to carry on and go to the concert, even though my Sister of the Moon, Holly, can't make it this year. Maybe we could FaceTime or something, Hal, while we're there. But I'm going to go with my other friend, Donathan, my other Sister of the Moon. She had bought a ticket prior, and so we're going to go together. We're going to get some dinner first and head over to the show. Hopefully it's not going to rain. Not that I haven't been rained on the Woodstock field before. But like I said, this girl's getting old. And if I got to bring my crutches or the wheelchair, I sound like an old fart. But rain, we're going. Either way, I'm going to go, but I'm curious. I'm hoping that it's not going to be too bad. I'll try to film some stuff when I'm there. And Monday, you guys, is my first appointment for my leg, for a new prosthetic. So I'll definitely bring you guys with me there. Why am I telling you all this now? I don't know. I just opened the shirt. Let's see what we got. This is what it looks like in the bag. I got this from there's a site I saw it on Facebook all the time, and I went to it, and it is called the Rainforest Site Store, and they donate a portion of the proceeds to worthy causes, and they have really cool stuff. So like I said, I kind of feel like I'm cheating on Patty a little bit. Sorry, Patty, I love you. But I got another shirt. This one has a dragonfly. It looks super pretty. Oh, it's gorgeous. What do you guys think? Again, I told you, oh yeah, all the way down. Wow, this could even be like a mini dress. You know, it's that long. Ah, I can't stand up. See? That's pretty long. I love it. It's beautiful. What do you guys think? It looks a little big, but that's okay. I kind of like, I told you I like things loose. All of these things are hand wash only if you want to keep them intact. There's gorgeous embroidery on that dragonfly. And look on the bottom too. Look how beautiful. I love it. I may just have to wear this to the concert tomorrow. You never know. So what do you guys think? It was not that expensive at all. Like I said, I'm not going to do this each week, but I did need a couple new tops. Total price was $16.99, and that included shipping. So, I love it. Let me know what you guys think. Let's make some spring rolls. And yeah, let's eat. All right, I'll show you what I've got and what we're gonna throw together here. Everything tastes better in a rice wrapper, so we have some of those. I've forgotten about these. These are rice noodles, so I'm gonna boil some water and soak some of these. They're very thin. It's almost like vermicelli, but thinner. And if you've ever had cellophane noodles, that's what they taste like. We have a little green onion, some Napa cabbage, avocado, carrot, lime juice. I have half a jalapeno. I thought I had cucumbers. I don't. Cilantro. And I was going to make a peanut sauce, but I always make a peanut sauce. So this time I figured I'd make a sauce inspired by Mommy Tang, with just a little miso, some gochujang, some scallions or green onions, garlic powder, some sesame seeds, and a little bit of water. And I'm going to toast these sesame seeds too. So let me get everything prepped and we'll roll up some wraps and have some lunch. Okay guys, the first thing I like to do before I even chop any vegetables is get the rice noodles soaking. So it's just me eating these, so I'm just going to make this amount. Make however much you want. I just put them in a glass bowl, and I just took this kettle off the stove. It's hot, and we're just going to pour enough water to kind of cover, just barely. I don't know how good you can see that, but we'll let that soak just for a few minutes, and then we'll drain it and they'll be ready to go. Next I'm gonna maybe we'll toast some sesame seeds. Okay, next I'm going to toast some of this sesame seed. You can buy it already toasted. I just happen to have this on hand, so I have a little baby cast iron skillet heating up right now. No oil, nothing, just a dry frying pan. This is on medium heat. And I'm going to sprinkle, like Mommy Tang says, protein, protein, protein. So I like a lot. So I'm basically just covering the skillet and let these go for a little bit. They burn very quickly if you don't watch them carefully. They're actually quite delicate, so you just want to kind of toast them enough to release the oils and get fragrant. It does make a big difference in the taste though. So I'll let those go for a little bit and then start chopping some veggies. Okay guys, it's been about 5 minutes with these, and I don't know if you could tell, but they're definitely light golden brown. They smell amazing. I'm going to take them off the heat now, leave them in the frying pan, and let them just finish up that way. So, off to chopping some veggies. Okay, I also pulled out some spinach. I forgot I had some of this, so I just rinsed this off. We'll add that too. And I wanted to show you guys, somebody asked to see this the other day. This is an avocado knife. My daughter Rachel got it for me last Christmas with some other things. And I love this thing. I use it all the time. This is to get the pit out. I'll show you. This is to like slice it. I don't really use this side as much, but it's really great. And I'll show you how it works. You just cuts like butter. Right? And then to get the pit out, you just kind of whack it down, and there's a hole in the back. So you twist it, and that grabs it, and then to get the pit off, you just put your finger through the hole so you don't get cut. It's very safe. And for instance, I just use this again to cut right through, and it's wonderful. I use it all the time. When I first got it, I thought, I wonder how often I'll really use that. Well, I use it a lot. And then I just use this side to go in and scrape it right out of the flesh. Or the skin. This is the flesh. Just like that. So, highly recommend it. Don't know where she got it. You could probably get one on Amazon. Okay, we're still chopping. And as always, don't forget your lime juice. Yum. Okay, now we're back to chopping. Next we'll do the carrot, and instead of chopping this, and you could do like matchstick slices or even use a grater, I'm going to just use a vegetable peeler and make strips. And these fit really well in the rolls. You don't have to cut them again, and it's pretty simple. Even my grandkids could do it. So that's how we're going to do the carrot. And then we'll chop the cilantro and the scallions, and then we can make our sauce and start to assemble our rolls. Okay? See you in a minute. I have this little half of a jalapeno left over from our burritos, which were great, and I made them yesterday, the same recipe, but I did add the vegan cheese, and I should have just done that to begin with, because it was amazing. So let's just use this up. These rolls work with whatever you have on hand. I even have some summer squash up there that I thought I would spiralize, but I'm just getting too carried away, too hungry to do all this. All right, next up is gonna be our cilantro. Let's just get that. And let's start rolling. I love cilantro. Okay, that's enough. And all of the greens go in either my soup pot or the compost bucket. All right, let me get everything set up and we'll start to assemble our rolls. Okay, before we do the rolls, let's make the sauce. I totally forgot about it. So, again, this recipe is totally inspired by Mommy Tang. If you guys have been living under a rock and don't know who she is, check her out. She's amazing. She does mukbang videos, eating shows. She's vegetarian. I love her. So, and so do many other people. She's become very popular. So she doesn't measure anything, so I'm just going to kind of approximate. Some of these scallions I'll use for our spring rolls, but most of these are going to go in our sauce. And I'm just going to make it in a little jar, so it'll be easier to store afterwards. Make sure you save these for your soup pot. Delicious, or you can replant them. Yummy. You know I'm always looking for something to replant. Okay. I'm just going to chop these up one more time. These guys were... Alright. So we are going to... Here's the jar I'm going to use. We are going to use approximately... She says 2 to 3 tablespoons. This is organic white miso paste. I get this in my local Korean market. I love miso soup. It's kind of salty. So we're going to do, let's see, of course I've washed my hands. Let's do 2, that's a lot, maybe a little bit more. And I think I saw her use this on like lettuce wraps or something like that. But how bad can it be? All right. 2 to 3 tablespoons of miso paste. We're going to do, let me rinse this off. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of this gochujang, which is this red chili paste. red pepper paste. I hope I'm not murdering the pronunciation. I believe it's gochujang. And it's just thick and delicious and super spicy. So we're going to do 1 big tablespoon of that. Just put it right in our jar. And then she said 1 to 2 scallions, so you know how I like to do. We'll do some. I should have done a bigger jar, but that's okay. We'll mix it all up in there good. Okay, after the scallions, and I lick my finger, we're gonna do, she said about 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, but again, she doesn't really measure, so I don't even know if she said that. But I wrote it down at some point. Luckily, I'm right next to the sink here. Okay, garlic powder. 2 teaspoons. Oh, that chili paste is hot. Alrighty. And 1 teaspoon of, she said sweetener, so you could use maple syrup. I'm going to use, as soon as I'm done choking, my organic coconut palm sugar. I love this stuff. So we'll do about a little more than a teaspoon in there. And she says about 1/4 cup of water. Now, and we're also going to add our sesame seeds in there too. Oh yeah. Yeah, I totally should have done this in a bowl, you guys. But that's all right. It'll be easier for me to shake it up when we're done. But right now, it's going to be a little tight. I'm eating all the things. Okay, let's put our water in. And this will help me mix this better. Oh yeah. I have had this before, so it's not a shot in the dark. I know it's good. Like I said, super spicy. And super messy when you mix it in a teeny tiny jar. So I'm just going to continue to whisk this around. And I'll probably get in there better with a chopstick. And just make sure all that miso paste is mixed up. But it's pretty thin. It's really delicious. Yeah, we're going to enjoy it. So now I'm going to assemble everything and we'll come back and we'll roll up a roll. Okay, let's get rolling. I filled a pie plate with some warm water for our rice wrappers. You can also use a spray bottle if you want to spray them. Either method works. So we're just going to take one of our spring roll wrappers, put it in the water or spray it just for, you know, a couple of seconds, you guys. This stuff is super thin. We're going to put it on our plate. Let me get this out of the way. And there's no method to this. You can put however order you'd like. I'm just going to go in with some of our spinach. Let's do some cabbage. I love cabbage. I love it cooked. I love it in coleslaw. I love it in these. Let's do some, this avocado is just beautiful. Do some of those. And some carrot. And like I said, my hands are clean, but I'm only feeding myself today. And And then we'll just grab some of these. Now, if they're too long for you, you can cut them, but I just like to put them down. They're just like any other pasta. They take on the flavor of whatever sauce you're using. Let's put some scallions, a couple of these little jalapeno pieces, some cilantro. It's a big roll, you guys. I'm going to put a little of this sauce, and I was able to get in there good with a spoon and really mix up that miso paste, so looks really good. Lots of sesame seeds in there. Let's just drizzle some of that on, and I'll use it as a dip also. And then I'm just going to, I hope you can see this okay. Sorry guys. Just like a burrito, you're going to take it from the bottom and try to, you know, hold everything in. I have a tendency to overstuff. Just fold over one side and then grab the other side, tuck and roll. Alright, this is a huge roll, you guys. Super big, but you get the idea. So let me roll up a couple of these and I'll be back and share a bite with you. Okay, let's give this a shot. It's ginormous. I just did the one for now because I'll roll 3 and not eat them all. A little bit of our sauce, and just gonna dip it and go. So delicious. Sauce is amazing. I kind of miss the peanuts though. I could have put some fresh peanuts in the roll itself. That sauce would be good on any kind of stir fry. Super versatile, raw or cooked. Oh my god. Do you guys like things like this? I told you, in the summertime, I really don't like to cook. I mean, I love to cook. It's just too hot. So these are my favorite kind of things, you know? Okay, I'm going to finish this up and get on with the rest of the day. Clean the kitchen. That's what I'm going to do. I'll see you back here in a little bit. I love you guys. Alrighty, I'm going to call it a day, you guys. I got a lot of editing to do. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm going to try to sneak in a little reading time. Have you guys read this? Let me know. And Tom, Nick, and I are going to go out to one of our favorite Asian fusion restaurants about 5 o'clock-ish. And I think I may get to see my son tonight, which doesn't happen all the time, so that'll be cool. I love you guys so much. Peace, and love you guys so much. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, you know the drill. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will be on the field rocking it tomorrow, so I'll share some clips or somehow, some way. But I love you guys a lot, and yeah, I'll see you Monday when we go for my new leg. All right, take care.